Okay, let's begin the Archon quest. Okay.
Running late again.
Gotta go fast, you know.
Try and stop me.
So later on, I think how many hours left will be a new update. So yeah. Yes, story mode.
Wow! The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful! Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Oh,
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But
but
But...
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
Looks normal.
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Starsnatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down. Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Oh, what?
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over?
I can't believe it. Maybe they just working out the kink.
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Fine. Okay, strange.
Yeah. I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see?
Hmm?
Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Until next time.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on D-Luke, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Ah.
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
I'm flattered, Miss Donna. Although I'm wonder whenever there was intent for our outside. Yes.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
Uh-huh. I tend to, my dear, but first a question. If you don't mind, why suddenly change of heart? I was under impression Master Dilu was the object of your affection.
Good question, Kaya.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master D-Luke came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love. But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
I understand, and I flattered. I was able to bring back the butterfly, but I do not need to see some business, so I take my leave.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Not at all. You are the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, Raymond, how has you been? All good. How about yourself and the rest of the night of Bavonius? The answer is that require a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind?
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Yeah, Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstadt. But let's discuss the finer details back at the headquarters.
Full throttle!
There's a headquarters there, right? Oh. Should be on top, right?
Burn it down!
Yeah, he should be inside. Yep.
Ah, Kaya. You found them.
Yep, I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed. What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Allow me to introduce. Allow me, you have note captain of the second company. Chiron, captain of third company. Eula, captain of the fourth company. And me, of course, captain of the ninth company.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Jean!
Red Paimon, thank you for coming. Anything alright? There's a ton of people outside. Ah, yes, it will be captains. You know a few of them already. But I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents on Mondstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all captains of the Knight of Warriors together to hold a trial.
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine!
Can I understand the confusion? You never participated one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had to conduct one of the in quite some time. The Knight of Warriors oversee most matters of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the church. Under the guidance of Barabatus, the Knight uphold what is Severic justice in the spirit of our order. In the church carry blessing and goodwill whenever the wind can reach. Yeah. And today's case require a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Hold on. The group of people we saw in the corridor just now, there was someone missing. Where's Albedo?
Right! He's the captain of the investigation team! But we didn't see him out there!
A skin observation rate. That happened to be exactly why I called you here. The upcoming trial against the Captain Albedo, we will almost understand the fact of the case, deliver a fair and impartial verdict.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
Jean, it's time. Understood. Red Paimon, come with me. So, Albedo. Oh Lord, no voices. Can we see how? Please sit whenever you like. I only ask you to remain calm. No matter what you heard, I need to hear. Head over there. Don't worry, the trial will be fair. Okay. Now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. With Grandmaster Volka away from Mondstadt for the time being, I and Jean Gunheader will oversee today's proceedings. I'm Mr. Delia, Archon of Church of Warriors. Will serve as assessor and representation of our expectation organization. We will ensure just verdict in this case.
Oh, that's a new face! Deacon of the church. Does
Deacon.
that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
I think so. The defendant in today's case is the captain of investigation team, Albedo. Albedo, what do you do? Captain, aspects of this case are classified uncertain whenever the alleged victim are civil cities of Mondstadt. As such, this trial is not open to the public. The identity of the victim is still unknown. Strange. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, Captain of the logistic company, Miss Helta, will present the charge. The court appoint Mr. Kea to speak Mr. Albedo's behalf, and both parties ready to process. Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Okay. Miss Helta, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Beatrice, so is that what she was trying to tell Queen earlier?
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body. Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
Now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. I was working in my office on a second floor of Night for various headquarters. That's right, the next day, defendant submit his late environment report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must be taken considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
In other words, you drag a location mystic described and found nothing. You do not find that suspicious?
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Does the defendant wish to say anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Miss Hulta, but I do not kill a single person. As a knight of the captain of investigation team, I have a duty to protect the monster and his people. And you accuse me of murder, but there, no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone, which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
Second charge? Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand.
Wait, that's...
The look. Please tell the court what you saw. Around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. For what I could tell, it looked like the body is an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any trace.
We now have accounts from two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
I will only inquire as to what Mr. Diluc was doing in the area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a scroll. Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery in my house? It's not unusual for me to take a walk in the area. I just happen to be in the right place and the right time. That's all. Mr. Diluc is well-responsive figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to flame Mr. Albedo. Yet, question remains. Where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
And this is... This looks like the teeth or femur of a human. Now it does beg the question, if the burial was fresh, why all the remainder of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that. Confused now, Mr. Diluc? I do believe to hear the presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
So there's your angle alchemy. A logical assessment, but what have the winnings of our own? The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lefty intellectual exchange with his student, Sucrose. That the two were in the library until the next morning. Why did they discuss so long? Mrs. Sucrose was present in the result of her research. She noticed some flaw in the data, and instead of reviewing her calculation until the next morning. Mr. Abedo present. That's right. We were in the library together.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I know Mr. Abedo would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep. I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's alright, Sucrose. You don't have to lie to me. This is a secret place of judgment. The truth is paramount. Mr. Abedo, I see then. Afraid your alibi cannot be sustained. Do you understand? Yes, I know the claim innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecutor argument has its own hole. There been no mention of motive or what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
Correspondent? Oh no, that envelope looks like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Putrefaction and refinement?
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
I trust the investigation have confirmed this to be a defendant handwriting, and that the letter make more passion mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
I can't believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Then we are in agreement. The evidence is conclusive. On the charge of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, the court finds the defendant guilty. The people in attendance appear shocked. No one can believe this kind of well-mannered person like Abedo could commit such a crime. Spewed on dispute that those satisfied with the verdict will have time to submit an objection or appeal, but most appear hopeless in this moment. As you watch Albedo being taken back to the headquarters, you get strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. You all come back to the letter, a secret that you and Albedo know all too well, but the people of Mondstadt have yet to discover.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
Albedo told me his secret once, that he was a sympathetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? But what? Following our Ryan daughter footsteps just because he is an alchemic creation, it will only make him more suspicious. But this took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
Behind you guys. I've been here the whole time. I have happened to have a message to pass along. For us? Yes, you are indeed Stars Snatchers. Cliff is waiting. He was waiting for you there.
Who is he?
Who is he? You know when you get there. Go on now. Time is like the wind. It waits for no one. Belbo. I mean Venti. Okay, begin reviewing. This part we played before. I don't know. I recapture it or not. But I can't remember. I think I don't do. I remember we did fight with another Albedo. You and Paimon went to the Dragon Spine to ask Albedo who was conducting research there. Some question about alchemy. Only the encounter a series of strange event. Strange soft noise echoing through the mountain that could not be traced, and ransacking and theft of chemical notes that at the campsite. Albedo disappeared after a chat outside the cave, but have no memories of the incident. At the same time, Eula encountered Albedo elsewhere in the mountain, attempting to lead a child away, and he attacked Eula upon being discovered. And you were able to confirm that the presence of a mysterious figure impersonation Albedo, a running battle ensure ambushing and being ambushed, hunting and being hunted. In the end, Albedo eliminated the giant mountain. Weeping Flower posed as him, yet there were more than two people wearing that face in the mountain. Wow, nice timing. Okay, I need to go here. Can I go up?
Exploration and trials.
I think can.
Adventuring is right up my alley.
Okay.
Hip. Hup.
Hurry up, Grassa!
Can I climb up? Okay, can. Can. Venti.
Time to roll!
Okay. Not sure you have a voice or not. If not, I stop here already. Okay, stop. Red, Paimon, I can hear you arrive upon the wind. Where are you looking for me?
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Oh,
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Dahlia.
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
So you call us here so we could meet with Venti?
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat. After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Oh,
Wait then, you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
don't worry, Dahlia are close. We know everything. Besides, the good god needs someone to communicate with their will in a formal setting. And no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
If you mean his true identity, then yeah, we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Oh well, I know from the moment of render to Alice brought a video to Mondstadt. Well, those two are in town. No one can afford to slack off. The Kingsbridge, what is Kingsbridge? I don't know what's the name. A perfect specimen of a synthetic life. At this stage of case, there are countless questions around a bit of motive. His true identity is potentially weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help out your friend. What do you know about the situation, Venti? Me? Well, I know Albedo is a synthetic being, and there's a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windblow should be about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
We share your observation with Venti and Dahlia.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
Where's no remain the song to tell, the world become naught but an empty shell. Cruelly said fate, cruel it may be, where it is not for a hero who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Board?
We got something lah. Oh, just making a comment. There's always unavoidable trials in life. At least that's what Barbados would say. At a certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such case, even the seven know better than the temper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friends in this time of need. Should he meet the trial fate, all the methods could be worse for it.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Haha, well, even if Bedo wasn't at the center of the case, potential protection monster is a part of being of honorary knight, right? You still have help, of course, which why I prepared a little surprise. Behold.
Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty.
Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Doku communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
We are all pals. Don't think she care if I borrow it for a few days. Anyway, this investigation will, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out, and we can chat. Well, do our best to uncover the truth. That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the win in your side. Okay, guys. I'm not doing the event right now. I want to test out for Venti voice, but yeah, no voice for
I
him.
suppose we're old pals too at this point.
Maybe
In all this
5.7.
time, I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner. Perhaps this time, I'm in for something special. Hardly. It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the animal Archon.
And that's so. I wonder what Barbados think about that. Perhaps you should pray to him and find out.
Good idea. I'll tell him I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time.
Oh, you know what? Forgot about it. About Barbados, Dahlia. Treat me drink instead. You wouldn't refuse me, wouldn't you?
A dear friend like you? Never.